Hello all. So, windy, first storm for California. It was supposedly a number 2, turned out to be a wimpy number 1. A little bit of wind, just some sprinkles, and now clearing up. So I thought I'd get out and kind of video some of the storm, or probably going to be one of the wimpiest number 2 storm I've ever seen. But let's go see what we can find. And by the way, while we're doing that, I just wanted to say a few things about the Orange Man. The U.S. is effed as much as it can be. This guy isn't going to go down easy. Not at all. He will use every person in this country of the U.S. and the world to escape harm. He knows he's a criminal. He knows he's doing everything he can to get rid of the investigation. But he also, I think, knows eventually they'll catch up to him. Impeachment on the table, Pelosi? Let's continue on with the walk. So, the problem here is, what are we going to do about the Orange Man here in the U.S.? A criminal gangster, now proven a criminal gangster, has multiple investigations going on, and he's threatening to put the U.S. in a martial law situation just so he can build a $50 billion wall. Oh God, people, we're in so much trouble. Voting. People need to find out what they're voting for and how to vote, and then pay attention to it after it happens. We're in so much trouble. Do you think that these new class of female Congress people will do anything this session, or will they get the old boot and tell them, shut up and sit down until you're called upon? The way it is when most new people come to a job. By the way, another problem we're having is finding anything on the weather or climate change, because a lot of it does come through the U.S. government, which is now shut down, and so we can't get much in the way of information. So maybe that's what they're trying for, huh? Calming down very quickly. Soon the sun will be out. Let's continue on. Well, it doesn't look like there's much of a storm. I've been out here for a couple hours trying to relieve some back pain, and not one drip of water, and the wind has virtually gone silent in most places now. So it's quite obvious that the world has some really bad leaders at this time. And unfortunately, they're all starting to stick up for each other. And the U.S. is now part of what the U.S. used to fight against. Here we go. So unfortunately, all this was brought on by ourselves, nobody else. We ignored the electronic voting machines, which are easily hackable. Then we ignored the corruption in our government. And now, look where we are. We're in real trouble. Is he going to bring us to martial law? And what will happen to sites like mine? The left and the right and the middle? Will they all be collected up and rounded up? Not surprising, though. Something that will go down in history. Makes Nixon look like nothing. So, without much information on climate change, the channel moves on. I did appreciate all the comments on your last videos. They're always good. And the ups and the downs. And until next time,